Let's get our energy going right now. Energy going right now. Let's go.
We had a rough start during the season, which I'm sure a whole lot of teams did. I mean, we had a brand new coach, a new young group of guys, and it just took us a little while just to gel on the offensive end and get our defensive tendencies the way they should be.
Stance! Hands! Hands!
We didn't have a winning record. Our non-conference was pretty tough, and we were struggling a little bit. Then around conference time, we kind of just all clicked together, and we got playing pretty well. And some guys got hurt, and then other guys got stepped up and got their confidence, got some experience, and then we just all kind of gelled together at the right time.
Keep talking. Good, JP. Stay in stance.
We had 6 new guys coming in, playing some freshmen, three freshmen contributing significantly and playing 4 freshmen. So it took us a while, but I always felt like we had the talent, you know, and I just wanted to continue working. If we felt like if we continued to improve, we'd have a chance.
We still showed good signs, like during those bad stretches, that we could be a good team, and it put like a good taste in my mouth. And I just knew that eventually it was going to click, and like we were always going to gel together, and we just came together at the right time.
Let's go!
I knew that we had talent, knew we had a good group of guys, but what I was worried about was where our leadership was going to come from and where our toughness, how tough we could be. You know, if you're going to be playing at the end of the year, you're going to have strong leadership and you have to be tough, and it took us a while. It really did.
Good hit, good hit. Possessions at a premium. Every one of them's huge.
He's an intense guy, you know. He demands intensity from you. He demands perfection. I mean, nobody's perfect, but he's going to push you and to be the best that you can be.
Got to be perfect on defense.
I'm a grinder. I want players that are grinders, no matter how talented they are, because I mean, it's been proven. It's not rocket science. If you defend and you're really unselfish on offense and you're disciplined, you have a chance.
We're in the tournament, so he's been doing something right, and the guys love him, and we just love playing hard for him.
Good, Dwayne. That's all right. That's the right idea.
And I grew up as a kid watching the selection show, you know, filling out brackets, and it's kind of crazy to think we're going to be a part of that. You know, somebody will be filling our name out on a bracket, you know, so it's really cool.
I've lived here all 20 years of my life, but the communities hasn't buzzed this much since the last tournament team that came in 10 years ago, and we hope to make a little bit of splash like they do.
What it really means the most for is Indiana State University. It helps immensely.
Guards at one end, bigs at the other.
It's a huge shot in the arm because you know, it helps our recruiting. You know, it gives us a little bit more support in the community and helps us get going for next year.
Recruiting is the lifeblood of your program. I just feel like our recruiting is always going to go well here because we have a great product to sell. But certainly getting your name on that line and being on ESPN and people talking about Indiana State basketball certainly doesn't hurt. All in all, what 14 guys accomplished, what 14 guys that really pulled for each other, a very unselfish group the entire year. So we have to celebrate what they did too, but it's good that we can share it with everybody.
It's our time to shine.
1, 2, 3.
It's my way of feeling like I can fight back.
Former Marion County prosecutor Scott Newman is still battling evil. But the enemy is not on the streets, it's in his brain and in his muscles.
It takes that intensity to get the chemical barrier broken. In Parkinson's, there's a part of the brain that starts to die. It's 70% gone when you discover the symptoms.
Round 1 was 2002. Newman tries a drug case. A youngster had been murdered for the sake of $20.
I was so emotional about that any stress like that, anger, happiness, anything like that, pops the symptoms. I slammed that 20 down, and my hand started to shake.
Here we go. Newman suspected it was Parkinson's disease, and then the illness progressed.
1, 2. People don't realize, toward the end of my second term as prosecutor, how bad it was. I couldn't sign my name. The stress of hiding the disease became worse, made the disease worse, and I decided to go public.
2. Newman refused to accept what was handed to him.
Can be crippling, but not as crippling as these 5s and 6s I'm dealing out right here.
He would face his adversary not in court.
Hands up, come on.
But in the ring.
I found only when I did something really intense to the point of where my trainer here almost kills me. I mean, at the beginning I thought, he doesn't understand. I'm a 46-year-old lawyer. I'm not a fighter, and I can't do this.
Scott has built a gymnasium on the east side where Parkinson patients can learn the benefits of this approach.
The name of the gym is Rock Steady, okay? I've had this disease for 4 years, okay? You know, that's rock steady right there.
6 days a week, Newman follows this routine with his trainer, former Golden Gloves boxer Vincent Perez. It's not a kabuki dance. It's a step towards physical and mental well-being.
I really feel like I'm fighting back, and the proof of it is right here.
I'm Dick Wolfsey for 24 Hour.
Adoption creates a family. Fostering gives a home to a child in need. There are almost 500,000 children in foster care in this country, waiting on their forever family. They need someone to tuck them into bed, to read them a story at night, or cheer for them at their soccer games. Make a difference in the child's life. If you're thinking about adoption or becoming a foster parent, call the Children's Bureau of Indianapolis at 317-545-5281.
He's nice and he adds stories to what he's trying to tell us when he's explaining a station.
He helps us improve if we're having a bad day, and he just makes us laugh if we're upset.
He makes us exercise, and he's a fun teacher to play with.
Whenever he's telling us something to learn, he makes it in a fun way to make it easier to understand.
He has a really tall height, and he's a really strong teacher.
The water is normally up. It's normally up about another foot in through here. It's been pretty dry. We're going to do a little bit of sampling to see if there's anything up in here. I want to find me a pocket.
Soup. That's what Chuck calls soup. I am the Bonita Carvey.
What I'm doing is I'm classifying it down.
And we are in Gatesville, Indiana.
Once I get this big stuff out of here, it'll be easier to classify. That's what we're digging in. I think what we're going to find is going to be on this side. We do a lot of rock washing.
You just keep trying till you find a pocket of what you're looking for. I'm looking for the yellow stuff.
It's amazing to think about someone going out and looking for gold and then actually finding it here in Indiana.
I swear I saw something.
Once we found a piece, just one little speck, we were hooked.
Oh, Chuck! Woo!
A lot of black sand.
We're in the money now.
If I thought I was going to find a lot, I'd probably be here every day. It's called a high banker. This one's a miniature high banker. So I just keep rubbing it back and forth. It's just enjoyable.
Oh yeah, this is some good stuff. Oh, it is, Charlie. Look, I'm getting the sunshine. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Woo, Charlie, go back down there and dig.
It's real fine stuff, but you know, you keep it going, why?
She just jumped right in there.
It'll add up.
We found a pocket here, buddy. Well, look at that.
Well, I guess you did.
I've seen it a couple times. I just can't believe there's gold in Indiana. They say there's corn in Indiana. There's more than corn in Indiana, that's for sure. There's gold in Indiana. But we don't want that getting out too much.
Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring 21st century skills. Inspiring experiences. Inspiring traditions. Brownsburg High School. Inspiring Bulldogs.